Look, I know you just wanna fuck me for my face.
Yo, what is going on YouTube? My name is Rich, or Right Away. Hopefully you guys are all having a wonderful day. So we are back with another Black Ops 3 video. I am joined with GGI Tankit, if you want to say what's up.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Aaron or Tankit here. Welcome back.
So yeah, we got a lot to talk about actually today, and you guys can probably tell by the titles and the thumbnails. DLC 6. Dude, are you insane? I mean,
it's kind of crazy.
It is really crazy. Black Ops 3 is pretty much in its third year, and we're talking about DLC 6.
Yep.
I just like first impressions, Tan. Like, how does that even sound? Like, I'm just confused, you know?
One, Treyarch is the GOAT.
Yes,
I know there's a lot
100%.
of developing studios. I know there's 3 on the cycle right now, but I'm sorry, Treyarch is, even if they're just a little bit better, they're still clearly a little bit better. The fact that they're still investing this much time and content into BO3, when BO4, their next game, which is pretty hyped to be a COD savior in many ways, is what, 4 or 5 months away, and they're still working on this with a beta coming out as well. It's ridiculous. BO3 is still getting content, which is insane. So props to Treyarch.
Yeah, I mean, they have a crazy team over there. But we are going to be breaking down everything you guys need to know about the potential DLC 6 coming into Call of Duty Black Ops 3. There's no like release date, there's no promotions or art and whatever. There's really nothing confirmed, but there has been so many files that have been leaking over the past couple of weeks. I think really when the update 1.29 actually came out, that's when the leaks really started to come out. So we're going to be breaking down everything. I hope you guys enjoy. And with that being said, let's just jump into it. So there was actually a Reddit user. This obviously just sparked from Reddit. I think the name was Hero Saver. That was the name. He basically put a picture over on Reddit, and he said that he was missing some map packs, and it said he was missing the map pack DLC 6, and then he was also missing DLC 4, you know, whatever, map pack, Revelation, and Salvation, like the other zombie packs and whatnot, but he was also missing DLC 6, and obviously this sparked just a huge, I don't know, commotion, I guess, in the community, because no one really expected this to happen. We all thought Zombies Chronicles was even crazier when it, you know, dropped too, because a 5th DLC pack was pretty crazy. So everyone saw DLC 6, everyone was going crazy. We really didn't know too much about it, but a lot of people actually thought this was going to be just another Zombies map pack, if you want to get into that real quick.
Yeah, so Zombies, typically when the coding comes out for an update, it has ZM attached to it. As you can see in the picture, DLC4 ZM, that's a Zombies file name for the placeholder of that coding. And when you see DLC6 named short as a placeholder, so obviously they're still working on DLC6, there isn't a confirmed name for the map pack, there's no ZM coding for that. So the fact that that exists alongside the ZM without the, you know, like any other, you know, multiplayer or Zombies labeling on it, it does really, you know, bring the question, is DLC 6 going to be Zombies again? Because you know, DLC 1, 2, 3, 4 was a multiplayer and Zombies release. The first time ever Call of Duty ever did a DLC 5 was Zombies exclusive. So the fact that they would be bringing DLC 6 as a Zombies exclusive again would be a little bit weird to me. I could see another blend or a pure multiplayer, just because we already had a pure Zombies for DLC 5. The fact that there's no multiplayer code, and then when the digging was done to find more about the code and the multiplayer name was there as the placeholder, it really does show that Treyarch is working on either a blend or a multiplayer map pack. Yeah,
I mean, I believe a person over on Twitter by the name of Lil Robot, he went digging more about this, because I guess he was interested, obviously. And he said, apparently the DLC 6 string localizes to a code name MPHD. He said, you know, do whatever you want with that information, which is really crazy. Multiplayer HD, I think this will be sort of like a blend. It would be nice to maybe have another Zombies map, and then maybe some multiplayer maps, but multiplayer HD, that obviously, you know, sparks a lot of questions. Is it going to be the multiplayer maps that, you know, from other Call of Duties, like we've seen, you know, in the first couple map packs, the first 4, we get maybe some maps from Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and it could just be, you know, HD, you know, reimaginations of those. I would definitely like to see that, but just a concept of DLC 6, it's really crazy to talk about. But Dan Bunting, the co-studio head for Treyarch, he did mention that they're not done releasing content for Black Ops 3.
Very true.
He said that, you know, Black Ops 3, when they first released it, he did not expect this game to blow up like it did. He did not expect it to have this much longevity, from lasting about 3 years. A Call of Duty game, we have not really seen that ever before. And he thinks, you know, Black Ops 4 is going to be doing that too, you know, have a really longevity, you know, sort of similarity to Black Ops 3. But he said they're not done with Black Ops 3, and when he said that, everyone was like going crazy. We don't know exactly what's to be coming out. All he said was they're not done releasing content. So this can be DLC 6, and I think people would be very, very excited for that. that. Even with if it was just multiplayer, still I think people would be excited for that. But it'd be cool to kind of see, you know, zombies maps. But I guess you and me personally, I would like to see multiplayer.
Yeah,
too.
I think multiplayer does deserve something. You know,
Yeah,
DLC
for sure.
5 strictly zombies. I think at this point of the game, even to hype up Black Ops 4, a blend would make a lot of sense because you want to have. You know, the hype for the new
best of both
zombies they're
worlds.
bringing to BO4. It's a completely different
Right.
zombies storyline with characters and different modes. So it would make sense in that way. But just think about this, right? Okay, we had Night Fringe, right? Which is kind of like an eerie theme to an existing multiplayer map. What if they do that for zombies maps, but with multiplayer touches? So having a Nuketown touch into a zombies map. You know how they did it in, I think, BO2, right?
Yeah, BO2. Yeah, they had that.
So just consider the fact that even if it is a true multiplayer, it could have zombie touches, how we had, you know, the Nightfall Fringe map, or if it's, you know, strictly zombies, it could be a multiplayer touch. We could have different BO1 or BO2 or even BO3 maps, but have an integrated, aesthetic to it within those zombies maps. So you could have a map like Kino, but it looks like Raid. You know, shout out to you.
Yeah, right. Thank you. And just to mention this also too, World War II, they just came out with a new event. I believe it's called Attack of the Undead, and they literally brought zombies into multiplayer. In the infected game mode, the infected people are literal zombies. So
True.
There is, I don't know if something's going on.
There
with
is some
Activision.
crossovers, yeah, for sure. Maybe they are
For
trying
sure.
to warm us up to the idea of it.
Yeah, there are crossovers existing as of right now, and I think that is definitely a great point. And, DLC 6, we were both, kind of talking about, of course, DLC Weapon, speculations and whatnot, and, the whole Days of Summer sort of event. I really thought with Days of Summer, they were going to take sort of like an existing map like they did with Redwood and Fringe, but also make it sort of like a summer themed. Like, I think the concept of Stronghold, how it's so snowy, and it really is just like a winter map, and they just completely revamped it and made it summer themed. That's what I would like to see. But now that they're talking about, a DLC 6 having to do with maybe more multiplayer maps, they could bring out more maps, or I think a lot of people were mentioning it could just be referencing more maps like they did with Fringe Nightfall and Redwood Snow, how they can take existing maps in the game, but just change them a little bit. So we don't know exactly what DLC 6 will contain. We don't even know if this is going to be coming out, but the fact that some sort of coding having to do with DLC 6 is in the files as of right now, that just seems a little bit fishy. I think something is definitely coming out. Dan Bunting, he said, they're not done releasing content, and when he said that, we haven't really seen anything yet. Was Operation Swarm before or after that statement? I think it was before, right?
I think it was before. It was before,
Yes.
because the statement was made at the Black Ops 4 review.
Right, so nothing, as he said that statement, nothing has come out as of yet. So we are expecting something very, very soon. Within the summer months, it's a great time to drop something huge in the summer months. Everyone's off from school, and they're kind of just relaxing. It's a great time to just, focus on video games. You have a lot of time to actually play video games. So this would be a fantastic period to just drop something. More map packs, more DLC, more content for the game. I'm expecting a lot of great stuff for Black Ops 3, heading into Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 is like about 4 months away, and like you said in the beginning of the video, the fact that they're still focusing on Black Ops 3.
It's insane. It's crazy.
It's absolutely insane. And Dan and I, we're both really, really passionate about this game. We both love this game to death. And it's just really cool how they're not done releasing content and we can still make content for this game. So, I guess for maps, off the rip, what maps would you like to see return? Maybe from Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2? Do you have any fan favorite maps that you would like to see possibly in DLC 6?
I think I would like to see Stadium back.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that'd be a really good blend, especially with the jetpacks in BO3. I think there's enough dimension with how that map worked, especially mid-map. There was like those rafts where, like, I remember Phase Rain or Adapt, they would always trick shot off those like little wooden planks up there. That'd be a cool map. And maybe Slums or there's so many maps in BO2 that would work, because it's actually surprising how multi-layered they are for a non-jetpack game. Like Meltdown would work, Turbine would work, a ton of maps would work.
So
Turbine in the comments down below, just chime in whatever BO1, BO2, or even existing BO3 maps you want to see in some sort of new update.
Yeah, I mean, I would actually, I know this has been done before, but I would still like to see Fringe or Summit back. In Black Ops 2, they did remaster both of those. I think Fringe was Studio, I think, and what was, I think, Summit was Uplink. So I mean, those came back before, but I just think those are sort of like a staple in the Black Ops series.
Kind of like Terminal, how MW games, they always do Terminal.
Right, exactly. And also with Black Ops series, they do Nuketown. And Nuketown has been, you know, with these maps, these two maps, for a very, very long time, since Black Ops 1. So me personally, I would like to see those maps remastered again. I think both of those maps can really work well with the movement system in Black Ops 3. But, I mean, dude, this is insane. I mean, if any more information drops for DLC 6, we will both be covering it. But the fact that we were making this video in the first place is pretty insane. So let us know in the comment sections your thoughts and opinions about DLC 6. Do you want to see a DLC 6 for Black Ops 3? Do you want it to be just zombies, or do you want it to just be multiplayer? Do you want it to be a mixture? What maps would you like to see in the previous Black Ops series games? Let us know in the comment section. Let's get a nice discussion going. Any final thoughts, Tan? What do you think is going to be coming for Black Ops 3 in the near future?
I think whatever they have up their sleeve, it's going to be something worthwhile. I don't think they're going to drop, you know, substanceless things. I think they're going to actually put some time to go into BO4 because they want to have us hyped. You know, they don't want to leave us on BO3, especially with making the claim that they're going to have more content, especially with this leak. I think whatever we have in store for us in the next few weeks or months leading into BO4, it's going to be worth our while. So if it's a community contract or a new DLC weapon update or a massive DLC 6 update like this, whatever it is, I think it's going to be worthwhile.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching our video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to both of our channels for the latest Black Ops 3 information and news and whatnot. If anything more drops for DLC 6, like, you know, if we get map names or whatever the content is going to be, we will definitely cover it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will see you guys next time.
Peace.
Wow.